My crafty friends, how's everyone doing today? This is Sheree and welcome to my craft room. I'm here to demonstrate the third video for Globleland and some of the products that I picked up this time. And if you remember, if you've seen the other two videos, I picked up beautiful ribbons this time. So let me show you this journal so far, this little journal cover. I'm really amazed at what a difference just adding a few of these ribbons made. So I added a couple here. This blue one and this pink one I showed you in my last video. And this is where I added them. I sewed around after I added this ribbon. And just what a difference. It's so cute. And on the back too. Here's the pink one here and here's the blue one. And of course I used the blue one as a journal closure. So I wanted to use the other bunch that I got from Globleland this time. And the package came with 2 sets of this little set of ribbons here. So I just had them pulled out so I could show you what they look like here. And they are, 6 of them in here, or 7? 6? 6. So I have been working on, this little journal that I just showed you. And then these 3 covers, which I've shown you before. So I want to see what we can add, what ribbons we can add to these 3, plus this one on the inside pages. So the one I want to add to the pages, I'm really anxious to see how it looks, is this little one here. It has like a little lace pattern on it. See that pink? And it's almost like, an edge punch. I have an edge punch that looks almost exactly like that. So I thought this would really be cute on the edge of a page. So I'm just really excited to see what it does look like. I'm kind of seeing what pages I have that are sticking out all the way to the edge. So of the cover, some of them are a little deeper in, like this one here. So I want to put this on one that's sticking all the way out here, like maybe this one right here, or this one. This one would be good. This is one of my Trashy journals, so if you're wondering what in the world, if you haven't seen any of my videos before, and if this is the first time you're seeing any of my videos, this is a Trashy journal. So I made the cover out of book pages that are glued together, and then I added some pretty things, scraps, and these ribbons. The bunny is not necessarily trash, and the ribbons aren't trash, so I'm adding some pretty things too to the Trashy, what I'm calling trash, because normally these pages that I put in here probably would have been thrown in the trash. They're just junk mail and things like that. An old calendar. So let's see. Oh, here's where I wanted it. Let me put my corner rounder here. Yeah, so I want to put this right here. I think that's going to add a lot to this and just look really cute. So let's cut this off. And, fabric, ribbon is kind of like fabric. And so I use fabric tack if I'm gluing it down. You can sew it down. You can, whoops, my whole lid's coming off there. You can glue it down or sew it down, whatever you want. I am sewing it today. And I also like this size ribbon that I'm showing you today for tag toppers, paper clips, decorated paper clips, anything like that, because they're thinner. They're like 1/4 of an inch wide. So they're not a lot of bulk to add to something like a paper clip or a tag topper. So I want these little scallops heading like facing outward, so it looks like a page punch, almost, pink page edge there. I think that's going to be so pretty when you kind of look at the pages. Any which way you look at the pages, whether you're looking from the outside and just looking at the edges or turning the pages and looking at them. So look at the layering here. You've got this new little ribbon we just put in, and then if you look over, like here, you see the little like crochet trim I put here, and it's just really pretty. And when you look at this, you don't say, oh, that's trashy or that's junky. you just say, oh, how pretty is that? You know what I mean? So pretty. Okay, so let's see. I kind of want to put the same thing. This is the back half of the pages. I want to find see if I can find the front half of this. And this was a piece of, I think this was a piece of like advertisement type cardstock that I got in the mail, junk mail that had advertising on it here. I think this is the other half right here. DoorDash, okay? It says DoorDash on it and it has pizza on it. That's all I know. So I think it's that right there. Okay, so let's see how it might look here with the pink. Or do we want another color? Or do we want to put it on the other side or another page? This page is plainer right here. I think it would actually look better right here. So I just want to put one more of this pink, and then we're going to move on to the other covers. So we'll finish this one with one more so you can see. You know, they're just easy to add. You can add it to the top of a pocket too. Like, see, I think I saw a pocket over here, right here. If you wanted a little something along the edge here, that would look really pretty. Some type of ribbon, maybe not necessarily this one. This one would look fine, but maybe one of the other ones would look better. Like this one right here would look really cute. It's a little bit lighter pink, and it goes along with this color of this particular, this is a scrap that I put in here, a cardstock. See, look at that. That would look really pretty there, or anything like that. So you can use ribbon in so many ways. That's why I love to pick it up whenever I have a chance. From Globleland, they have some beautiful ribbons, not just these, so check them out if you haven't. And so let's see, now do I want to try, let's try the other way this time. I had, see the little scallops on here, I had them facing out last time. Let's have them facing in this time and see what that looks like. That looks pretty too. And let me just make sure this is on the edge. Get it down into that glue. And let me just make sure I'm getting this on here like I want it to. I needed to pull it down a little bit before the glue dries. Okay, there we go. I have a little bit sticking up over the edge right there, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I might actually like that, so I'm going to leave it. There's just a little bit of a sliver sticking up right there above the page, but I'm going to leave it for the moment. Because I think it looks fine, for one thing. And, you know, it's really not enough to worry about. Okay, so let's look at the other covers, because I wanted to see it. I was so amazed at how beautiful these ribbons, you know, added to the kind of spring and Eastery colors here, that I wanted to definitely try to see what some of these the red ones, because these three have more red in them. So these three covers have more kind of reddish colors, and so that would give me a chance to use some of these red. And I was particularly kind of anxious to see what this might look, because the ribbon also protects the edges over here. So that's kind of why I put that pink one here on the edge. Since this is made, it is sturdy. It's like when you glue three or more pieces of book page together, they become like cardstock, and it's very sturdy. But still, I wanted to protect the edge over here. So I needed a decoration and protection. So that's kind of why I added that, and it came out really cute. So the same thing here. See how I have this so far? The edge would be fine if I didn't add anything, but it will even be better if I add something. So let's try it here. I think this is going to be really, really super, like the perfect touch to this cover for those two reasons. So let me measure here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this little length of piece off here. I think right here. I could glue it first and then cut, but I think I'm going to go ahead and cut right here. So you can do it either way. Glue it first and then cut it off, or just cut it off like I did. So again, let's see how this looks. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here. And I'm finding that like one stream of glue there glues down this whole ribbon, because by the time you put it down and you kind of smash it into flat into the glue, it kind of spreads out and takes up this whole 1/4 inch of ribbon, and you don't need any more glue, and that little bit hasn't, you know, come oozing out or anything. So now I want to get this right on the edge, so like I said, it's protection for that edge and a decoration. See how I covered up all the white there? Make sure. I think I covered up all the white of the book page that was showing. And now I want to make it, like, smash it down flat. Make sure the glue's spread out and this ribbon's nicely glued down. And I would like to pull it down here if I can. It's fine if I can't, but I think it's good. And that did add a lot, didn't it? It goes along with all the colors here. Let's see if we need one on the back. I think we definitely need one on the back. Okay, let's do that same ribbon again. So let's measure about right there. This has little lines on it, so it's kind of neat to have lines on things to help you remember where you want to cut and to cut a straight line. Okay, so see, it really needs something there, and it's going to be protection for that edge again. And I'm going to end up sewing around this. I'm not ready to sew today because I want to add pockets and something on the inside, some paper or fabric or something. I'll see what I have here in my little trashy stash to add. But then I can add some of this ribbon or pockets or whatever on the inside, and then I can sew around the edge here. I had a little bit of coming out this way, glue coming out this edge over here, so I wanted to get that off, and now I have it on my fingers. Let me wipe that off so I don't get it everywhere. Okay, there we go. Now I think I have it right on the edge again, so no white is showing. Let's smash it down. And there we have that nice thick grosgrain ribbon protecting the edge and adding, it really finishes off this whole kind of collage I've got going on here with, this was fabric that I put on the spine, and then these two were scraps right from my scrap pile, my scrap box, so those were kind of considered trash, and then a pretty ribbon to top it off. So that is really cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I love it so much. I really do. So let's see. This one. I definitely think it needs something. Let me see which one I want to try. Let's see, we've got this red one and we've got pink, 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 pink. So we've got 2 reds and 2 pinks. I think this one definitely would need a red. So let's try this one. And I'm not sure. Okay, that one would look like that. If I put it over here, or the plaid one again. These are kind of vintagey looking covers because of this decoration I used on both of these were cut from a magazine. The magazine wasn't vintage, but it's a very vintagey, the graphics and some of the things they have in that magazine, which was Country Living actually. A Country Living magazine is where I got those. It has a lot of vintagey type things in it, so. And this one, it lends itself more to the vintage look, this plaid one. So I think that is going to go on this one too. And go with it the best. Okay, so let's try the other way this time so I can show you what I was talking about in case you don't know, in case I was totally confusing. You can glue it on and then cut it off. And that also helps with you not having to actually kind of measure or anything like that. So I'm going to cut that. We're going to put that down there. I'm going to get it right down to the bottom while I can still move it. And the edge looks good. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off, and then I can still move it around if I need to before the glue sets. There we go, see? And you got the pretty much the perfect little cut up there. You see now I have a little bit of blue showing right there, so I can still move this since it's not dry yet. Right onto the edge. Let's see what it looks like this way. It looks good this way. See, I still have to put something in here on this one too. But that also, perfect finishing touch. And then here again, we need something on the back. Look at that. What do you know? We get to add another piece. So while this one was the perfect for these journals, I will also, I'm sure I'll have many uses for the other ribbons, you know. And I may even just, you know, when I grab a paper clip, I have some paper clips that are decorated, that I decorate ahead of time, but sometimes I want one just to go, you know, with the colors of the journal I'm working on. So I'll just grab a piece of ribbon and put a quick little topper on the paper clip so I can have it sticking out of the top of the journal or the side, and it matches, and there you go, boom, quick little decoration with a decorated paper clip for your journal. The same thing with a topper, with a tag topper. You can quickly grab one of these little ribbons and put it on the top, you know, because sometimes I'll make one and then I'll put it away without a topper on it, because I just, you know, maybe I'm just not ready to put the topper on. I don't know what I want to put on there, and then there I go getting it out and it doesn't have a topper on it, and I can grab one of these ribbons real quick and just add it to the top and add a bow or just a, you know, a little loopy topper, and it matches your journal. So super cute. So there we go. That also finishes that off again on the back. I could put another something right here. I don't really want to cover up the green though. I would be covering up the green. I could put it over here on both sides actually. I don't want to cover up the games anymore though. I put this over. This is a stack of games that I fussy cut out of the magazine, a little picture. And I put the fabric here because I didn't want to cover up the games anymore. And the same here. I didn't want to cover up this green. But I wonder, let me see something. I'm wondering if I did cover it up. Now I've used a lot of this, and that's why they send you two, because there's not a whole lot on each spool, but they send you two of these in each set of this ribbon. So this is what this would look like over here. It would look like that. Or I'm almost wondering about putting another strip here. How would that look? That would look cute too, wouldn't it? I'm matching it up with the lines too, so it almost looks like one piece of thicker ribbon. I could do that. Or you could, you know, do a lot of things. You could put it up here. That would look cute too. I might consider that. I don't know. I have to think about this now. I have to think about it. But then you could put a piece on the bottom too. You could go all the way across, or you could stop right there. So lots of options, lots of options. Oh, I could even leave the green and put this right here beside the green. I said I didn't want to cover up the green, so I could put a piece right there. Like that. You could make your whole journal cover with strips of ribbon. That would be pretty too, wouldn't it? Just like strips of paper, strips of ribbon. If you have some ribbon you want to use up, just go all the way across, or that up, you know. Or you could kind of make, you know, go back and forth and make a little design. Just lots of things. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave it at that for now and think about where else I might want some of this. But we added it to this one and this one. and this one. So this one is quite different. It's got an orangey tint to it. So I'm not sure this would go with this, but if it did, it would look cute over here. But I think it's a little bit too bright for this particular little journal, so I'm not going to add anything to this one. But you get the idea. I think this, ribbon really comes in handy. If you need some pretty ribbon, check out Globleland.com. I do have that coupon in my description box below. Just hit the little more and it'll drop down. You can see the coupon, which is Sheree10, and also all the links to all these products and the website of Globleland.com. So thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this series of little Globleland ribbons, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.